So I'm speaking with John Cullen, the coach of the Ryde Hockey Club Women's first grade squad. John, you were last women's first grade coach in 2001. Why have you taken the role on again?
I think just in recent years I've done a bit of external coaching, and I just feel the timing's right that I should step up and have another crack at it.
Do you think you've changed much as a coach in that 10 years?
Yeah, a lot, not just a little amount. I think it's the main differences are not hockey though. I think it's managing people and working with administration and broader things to do with sport rather than hockey specific. And I hope I can bring that to the table this year.
Great. And what is it that you want to achieve with the first grade squad this year?
Well, in pre-season we've got basically 5 weeks of running, and it started off with endurance, and we'll move to some speed and agility work, and then towards the end of it we'll just do a little bit of ball work just so that we're ready for the trials.
And what would be success this year for you?
It's many ways to measure success, and I think small steps are important this year, and if we can improve on last year would be a big thing, and look to play consistently. So I think that's the difference between winning and losing is consistency. And if finals are a result of those two things, great, and you probably can interview me then if that's the case.
I definitely will. Are there particular areas where you think we need to improve?
Look, without comparisons to previous years or recent years or the past, I think what I hope to do is bring a strong training ethic to the girls this year, and also accountability. So I think that's one of the big things. The higher you coach, the more important it is accountability, and that means me as well as a coach. So I'm hoping that I can bring that to the group this year.
And what are your expectations of the players?
A lot. I really do think that they have to commit to this unconditionally to each other, and they're going to have to work really hard because success doesn't come easy.
Are there particular players to look out for this year?
Well, I have a no favourite policy, Tim, but basically, it's a good group. It's a strong. We've had an influx of some players, and it is very competitive for spots. But without putting pressure on some younger ones, there's a couple of state junior players that we've got this year, and hopefully they can assist in leading the way.
Excellent. And what's specifically been involved in pre-season? I know there's a bit of activity going on behind you, but how long's the program, and what do you want to have by the end of it? Yeah,
for me, besides obviously get fit, which is the one of the obvious ones, it's important that I and my coaching staff have a good look at all athletes and make sure that we are picking the right squad. So in fairness to all of those athletes, that's important. And then secondly, once we get them, it's really crucial we do some solid work on structures so that we start the season well.
Great. And who do you think your biggest competition is going to be this year?
Oh, mate, bring them on. It doesn't matter. I haven't thought that far ahead. I mean, it's early days for us, and at the end of the day, we've got to worry about what we do. And, it's a good competition. There's some good opposition, but bring it on.
Great. And you've got any message for us supporters of the club?
Well, I've been here a long time, and I know supporters make a club and help build a strong club. And so I'd welcome them to come out to the women this year. I think they'll see some really good hockey. But more importantly, to the junior girls in the club, come out and see the skills that our girls can help you with. And hopefully I'll be coaching some of you in the next couple of years.
Great, and one last question I've got to ask you, John, because I've been getting some people ask me to ask you this question. How did you get the nickname Doggy?
Not the way you might think, Tim. I owned a couple of dogs when I was about mid-20s, and we did a lot of camping with the dogs, and one night it just stuck. That's about it.
Fantastic. Thanks, John. I really appreciate your time, and good luck this season.
Thanks, Wiz.